Selamat datang kembali. Welcome back to Bali Unveiled. Today we're going to talk about Nyepi. So this special Hindu holiday that only happens in Bali. Very unique celebration. And let's get into it. Nyepi is the Balinese New Year. It is from the Chaka calendar, a lunar-based Indian calendar, a remnant of the past, of the spread of Hinduism by Indian merchants around 1st century AD in Indonesia. If you want to know more about Indonesia's history, I posted a video a few days ago on the whole history of Indonesia. Check that out if you want to. Back to Nyepi. It happens around mid-March every year, and it is composed of 5 major celebrations. The first celebration is Melasti. It is 3 days prior to Nyepi, and on this day, Balinese people go to beaches, rivers, water temples to perform water rituals. It is an act of purifying oneself, a sort of cleanse of the body, the mind, and everything that goes with it. The second celebration is Taur Kesanga, which takes place 1 day before Nyepi. It is a day where Balinese people give offerings to temples, to the village, and also to their houses to keep the bad spirits away and to restore balance to the community, the people, the environment, and the gods and the spirits. By these offerings and restoring balance, they are cleaning their slates before New Year's. And at the end of the day, there's the third ceremony, which is Ngurupuk, which is the burning, before the burning, the procession of ogo-ogos, which are big statues made of papier-mâché and bamboo, and sometimes polystyrene. And they do massive processions in the night where they go around the villages and everything. These statues represent the evil spirits. They usually are big monsters and pretty heinous ones, really ugly and really specific to Balinese depiction of evil spirits and monsters. So they're really unique. Every village has one or more, and they build this maybe a few months prior. Every day everybody just comes to the temple, to the village center, and helps build these big monsters. And so the procession goes on for a few hours in the night. Villagers are taking the ogogos on their shoulders, and they just keep going around. And it is a way to capture evil spirits, and then they burn these statues to cleanse their villages, their houses from these evil spirits and just free them. And this happens on the eve of Nyepi. And after all these ceremonies and celebrations, the next day on Nyepi, on Silence Day, everything goes quiet. Everything. No lights, no sound, nothing. Except for emergencies, of course. Police officers are still patrolling the streets, and also ambulances and hospitals are still working, of course. But nobody, if it's not an emergency, is allowed to go out to make any noise or to use light during the night. It is really 24 hours of pure silence. Some of the Balinese people also fast during this time. So it is really a cleanse, a day where they cleanse spirit, body, and everything that goes in between. It is believed that on this day, evil spirits go around and roam the island, the whole island of Bali. They are looking at places where the doors are open, and they go inside if it's open, because they would be invited to go in these houses. But if everybody goes quiet, the evil spirits are just going around in the streets, and they feel like it's abandoned, and they just go away. That is the mythology behind the Silence Day. It is to keep the bad spirits away, the evil spirits away. The fifth and final celebration is Ngembak Geni, which is the day after Nyepi. It is the symbol of rejuvenation, rebirth. We are going back to the activities that we were used to, back to our life after a whole day of spiritual cleanse, body cleanse, and we go back to everyday lives. Some unique things about these celebrations is, for example, the subak system that I talked about on my UNESCO video. So the fact that the rice terraces are built in a way that the irrigation from the top goes to the bottom. Well, this is all redirected to the water temples to do malasti, for example. There's really a communion of everyone to do these rituals and go make a new year, not only for the humans, but also for nature. Give nature a rest from agriculture and also from human use. It is really a harmony between environment, spirits, and people. Just want to say that you are not allowed to get out during Nyepi, except if it's an emergency, but if not, even if you're a tourist, everything, all activities are stopped, so you won't be able to do anything. So for this day, if you're going to Bali in this time, prepare some activities that you can do indoor with your friends or family or alone, because you can also meditate. That is one of the purposes of this day, really harmonizing your body, mind and soul. It is the perfect day to do that because everything is shut down and you're not allowed to do anything else. So stay at home and meditate is actually one of the things that Balinese people do. So that could be an alternative if you're interested in that. I just want to share my experience on Nyepi. When I was still young, we will build some ogogos in our school, and we would go around the village where the school was at and burn those ogogos. Oh wait, maybe we didn't burn them because we were kids, so it would be dangerous. I think we didn't burn. We maybe gave them to the village to do that for us, but we didn't do it ourselves. But all in all, I've had experiences during Nyepi, during Silence Day, where we went with my family to a calm place. You can see the stars during Nyepi because there's no light pollution, no noise pollution. Once we went to like a beach house Airbnb and we stayed there for 2 days, I think. We're in the middle of nowhere. We had some puzzles and some board games and we played that during Nyepi, and it's a fond memory that I still have of Bali, and it is really a great day to just be with either yourself or with close relatives. It is, yeah, good memories of Nyepi. Terima kasih banyak. Thank you for listening. I hope that you would want to come to Bali during Nyepi because it is a unique celebration in the whole world. I think that other countries or other places should establish a day like that, a day of silence where you just give nature back some time to rejuvenate, to be at peace. And also, it's a bit like Earth Day. I don't know if you practice Earth Day, where you just don't use electricity so much and all the practices. But I digress. I think that Nyepi should be an international event, not especially the religious side of it, but the meaning of rebirth and a silence day. That would be amazing, no? If you like the video, if you have been in Bali during Nyepi, comment below what was your experience, either bad or good. Please feel free to comment. Subscribe if you want more of this content. Know that I have a whole playlist on Bali if you want to check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.